Do we want to go in
To the predictions.
to predictions?
Let's finish
For
it off with predictions.
the playoffs.
Hey, updated standings. Right
Update it.
here. Right here.
I'm
Joe, you
not.
better put it
I'm
in.
not putting them
Joe,
right
put
there.
it in.
All right. December 31st
Here we
in
go.
Arlington, Texas. Ohio State will host the Miami Hurricanes. Deej,
And they
I'll
will
let you
beat
start.
them by 2 scores. The line's what, 10.5? Is that what the line
The
is?
line is 9.5.
9.5? Oh, 100%. 10
Okay.
or more. Miami's going to have to play a heck of a game to, I think, even keep this close.
for sure.
That's not crazy.
Ohio State they're kind of scary. They're
Ohio
a
State
very
is
good
very
team.
scary.
For sure.
Ohio State coming off of a Big Ten championship loss, they're winning by at least 2 scores.
Miami
I don't think they
can't even
struggle.
think about playing the way they played last week.
I
If they want a
don't
chance
think
at
Ohio
this.
State struggles with the 9.5. Honestly,
I
Joe,
agree.
I know you agreed with this last night, but you could change your mind. You could change your mind.
I mean, I said it, so you can't agree with it.
No,
I've
that's
yet to agree with DG on this show. I believed in the Miami Hurricanes to get the job
true. There's no
done
way he's gonna pick Miami again. There's just no way.
last week, but I think the Ohio State Buckeyes are just gonna overpower them. It's
He agreed with
I
Daniel
think it's a
Grimstad.
multiple score game, and Ohio State takes care of business, and we'll go on to face the winner of Georgia and Ole Miss. Do
I
we
mean,
have
honestly, I think Ohio State just comes out and scores automatically.
any? Okay.
You don't
I think they
It's
will.
still a decent game.
No. It's gonna be a good game.
First drive,
but
you
I
think
think
they're just going-
I think
I think
I think
so.
Ohio State scores
I think
first
score,
drive,
yeah.
and then they might.
But
Then
not
then it'll settle in
But
to
they're not
kind
gonna score
of.
like 50 points.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
Yeah.
like
I
I
do
think
have the over under at. We're not gonna.
we're not gonna bet on
this
it,
one
but it's
game.
42.5.
That's fair. That'd be like 30,
That's like
Maybe
that'd be like 27
20,
to 24.
20.
No, I don't see that
Yeah,
happening.
no, there's not.
I could see like 34-17
That would
And-
be
over.
over.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'll be a solid game. But I think in the fourth quarter,
They'll-
Ohio State will.
Ohio State.
They'll
yeah.
prove it.
Yeah,
they're the better.
and it'll be over in the fourth quarter.
I agree.
I think
Yeah.
y'all want to do score predictions for this one or no?
Should we save them for later, or do we do them now?
We can save them for after we do our picks, and then we can after our picks.
Or we'll like save them for like just a later day, like closer to the game.
Oh, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Let's
could.
do
do
Okay,
that.
we'll save them. Save score predictions for later or closer to the game. All right. Anything else for that game?
I think that's pretty cut and dry.
All right. Now we head over to Miami, where the Texas Tech Red Raiders will be facing the Oregon Ducks. Coach McGuire versus Coach Dan Lanning. Would you like to start?
I don't think it'll even be a game.
Really?
Oregon lets up 34 points to James Madison University. 500 yards of total offense. There's just no way you stop Tech from scoring. And Tech's defense is going to dominate you all day long. I don't think it's remotely a game. I think Tech will destroy Oregon, and I think Tech will earn a lot of respect after this win.
That is a bold statement. You sound very confident.
You're
I'm-
confident knowing.
I,
All right.
I thought Tech would win,
Uh-huh.
and then I watched the game on Saturday.
And you have a little more confidence?
And
I
mind you,
have
Oregon is favored.
So much.
Oregon's favored.
By 1.5.
But they're
But that's like a...
that's like a who's gonna win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not
All right.
Oregon, I'll tell you that much.
All right, Easton. What is
All right.
your decision?
I think Texas Tech's defense has been so good all year. They've only given up 20 points in one game, and it was the game they lost with their backup quarterback. And Oregon, they've scored a lot of points this season, and they won on the road at Penn State when they were number 3. But then you saw how Penn State season turned out. They went 6-6. They lost the next weekend to Indiana at home,
It's a good loss.
and that's a good loss.
At home? I don't think that's that great a loss.
I mean,
but it's not a bad
lost
loss.
to-
No, it's not a bad loss.
It's not like you lost at home to Oklahoma State,
Yeah. Yeah.
but They only win 21-7 against Wisconsin, and Wisconsin's has not been good.
No.
You win 18-16 against Iowa,
I was pretty good.
and Iowa's good.
They slowed the game
Iowa's
down.
good.
They're good at slowing the game down.
But I think Tech's defense is just good enough to where they give up maybe 20, 21. But Tech's offense is going to have to step up. Their offensive line is going to have to step up.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to have to establish their run game like they have all season, and that's not a bad thing. They're going to have to. Oregon's going to be the best defensive line I think they'll face all season. But ultimately, I think Tech wins by 10. I think Tech wins by 10.
Wins by 10. All right. Do you have anything else you want to say, or is that your prediction?
That's my
Tech
prediction.
win by 10.
Tech wins by 10.
Okay. All right. I will be in attendance for
So jealous.
the game.
He will be
I will
getting yellow
be
vlog.
in Miami, section 300 something. Row,
Do you
I don't
where-
know, but I'll be
Do you know
there.
where section 300
Oh
something
yeah,
is?
it's right after the Big 12 championship.
No, it's in Miami.
It's actually not as bad in Miami because Miami's not as like.
Yeah, no.
Have you been to
But
Miami?
anyways.
I've watched the Dolphins lose many a game.
How many have you seen them win?
All right.
Here we go.
I'll be there. And I just watched on TV
Yep.
James Madison. I don't care that you're second and third strings, dude.
Yep.
I
You're
agree.
Oregon.
Yep.
You don't let that happen.
Oh yeah.
James Madison scores 34 points.
But how mad is Oregon going to be? That's what
Hey,
I'm- how are they
I
gonna-
don't. Hey,
How are they going to respond?
it don't
to
matter.
How are
Be
they
as
going
mad
to?
as you want.
Do you know
How are
why
they
it
gonna
doesn't matter,
respond
Easton? Because it's duck season. It's duck hunting season. Texas Tech will win by 21 plus,
Yes.
and it's not going to be a game.
Yes.
We're going to come out there and we're going to hit them in the mouth, and they're up on the West Coast. They're soft over there. We're West Texas tough around here, and it's not even going to be a game. We're going to get hit in the mouth. We're going to keep hitting them in the mouth, and they're just going to give up. Game over. Tech wins by 21 plus. And Tech's going to the quarterfinals to face Indiana.
I've never heard such a good take come from your mouth. I love every word. Could not agree more.
All right. I was a little fired up for that one.
Sorry.
Do we have anything else to say on that game?
I think you covered it.
I think
All
you
right.
pretty much got it.
Texas Tech's going to win the football game. Who plays next?
Alabama, Indiana. At
Oh.
3 p.m. on January 1st.
What's the line?
6.5, Indiana.
Okay. I'll go. I guess I kind
You go
of
first.
put a little leak of who my pick was.
You did.
I believe Indiana will win the game, and they will cover. I'm not too impressed with Alabama. I think Oklahoma gave them the game. I think Alabama is finding their footing a little more, so I don't think it'll be just a dominating game from Indiana. But I think Indiana will cover. They'll win by probably 2 scores, whether that's 10 or 14. I think they'll win by multiple scores, and they'll take care of business, and they will meet, like I said earlier, Texas Tech in the semifinals.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying Alabama will win, but in order for Alabama to win, they're going to have a lot of magic like they did last game.
Mm-hmm.
I think they execute decently. They execute well, but for them to win, they're going to need Indiana to have Oklahoma plays of the punter dropping the ball or something, or pick six or something dumb from Indiana. And I just don't know from what I've seen from Indiana. They're a great team. Procedurally, they're very strong. They're not going to make those stupid mistakes. So I think Indiana will win. But I think Alabama will get like a late score to bring it within 7. So I'm going to take Alabama, but they're going to lose by 5 or 6. Like, they're going to lose
By
the
6 or
game.
7.
But I think
5,
they
6
get a
or
late
7.
score. Like, don't get the onside or something, and
And then
Indiana will
nails
win
it
the
out.
game. But I think it'll be close.
All right. I'm not going to say that Alabama could win or they can win because Indiana has been dominant all season. They win in Autzen Stadium. They beat Ohio State in the Big Ten championship. It was Fernando Mendoza's Heisman game to win the Heisman Trophy. Fernando Mendoza is a great quarterback. So I'm not going to say Alabama can win. I'm going to say Alabama will win. Alabama wins with a late score touchdown to go up by 3 with 40 seconds left to shock number 1 overall seed, Heisman Trophy winner, Indiana. I think it happens again, the second year in a row where the number 1 seed falls in their first playoff game of the playoffs. Hot take. Y'all are going to come at me, and when Indiana wins by 21,
I'm going to come.
I'll get all the heat for it. And I will accept that because I just know after I said that take, Indiana is going to win by 20. But I think Alabama has the history that Indiana doesn't. And I know they don't have Nick Saban. I understand that. But it's still Alabama in the playoffs. And I think they win by 3 points.
We have 3 pretty different thoughts on that game because I had them beaten by multiple scores. You say they're
Alabama's
being
going to be close.
Yeah, to be close. And you're like, you're going to win.
You're going to win. But even if they don't win, they lose by less than 7. I'll go get the pick.
True.
Okay, so you're going off that. You're not going off of
No,
they
he's saying
win.
he goes off a win. But
I think Alabama will win, but if they don't win,
but in that scenario,
Yeah.
I still get the pick.
I got
Still
you.
right.
I'm still right.
So, okay, we all have Tech. I have Ohio
have
State.
Indiana. We have
Indiana, and then I have. Do we all have Ohio State?
Yes.
yes, we have Ohio State.
All right. So that might be the
disagreed on.
That's the one to disagree on. And now we go into Georgia and Ole Miss. They're playing in New Orleans.
Yes.
New Orleans, the Sugar Bowl. What's the spread?
6.5 Georgia.
6.5
line.
Georgia. Who wants to go first?
You got it.
Georgia, I watched the championship where Georgia just absolutely dominated Alabama. They are clearly a fantastic school, and I know Ole Miss played Tulane, but oh my gosh, that was utter domination. They knew from the first play they were the better team, and they went out and showed it. There was no doubt in anyone's mind Ole Miss was the better team. I still think Ole Miss is pissed off at Lane Kiffin. I think they still have a lot to prove in their minds. I think they go out firing. And I think Georgia will take a little bit to get into the game. I think they'll take a drive or two after 2 weeks off. So I think Ole Miss will be up for a while. I think Georgia will bring it back close. I think either Ole Miss wins or loses by less than 6.5.
Okay. Go ahead, Joe.
They're just so fired up.
All right. I'll be continuing my differing opinion
It's okay to be wrong.
to TG. I think Georgia dominated Bama, and I think they're going out there to try to win a championship, and I think they will get the job done by 14 points.
Wow.
And take care of business over Ole Miss. Ole Miss doesn't have a coach anymore. I don't know that's going to fire him up, but with the discipline of the Georgia Bulldogs, I don't think that energy is going to help them that much. I think in the first quarter, second quarter, sure, but when we get in the fourth quarter, I think Georgia are the bigger dogs. They're going to dominate the game. They're going to dominate the trenches. Thank you, Easton.
You're welcome.
They're going to dominate the trenches all game. That's why they're going to take care of business. They're going to run on them. They're going to run on them again. And they're going to score. Every single time. No, not every single time. But I think they'll dominate in the trenches, both sides. And they will take care of business. And they will cover the 6.5.
That's not crazy.
Okay. So DG thinks Ole Miss is going to come out firing.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Joe thinks Georgia is going to come out firing.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
So, Georgia played Ole Miss with Lane Kiffin earlier in the season in Athens. Ole Miss was up 35-26 in the fourth quarter. Georgia scores a touchdown, forces a punt, scores a touchdown, forces a punt, kicks a field goal, game over. 43-35. Georgia loses to Notre Dame last year in the second round of the playoff. Or was it the third round? Was it second or third? Second? Georgia loses to Notre Dame second round of the playoffs last season. They're not going to do that again. They are out for blood. They're going to compete for a national championship. I think Ole Miss can come out firing. I think can come out with all the hype they want. But I think without their head coach, there's no way that they are beating Georgia. I saw that. I think Georgia is going to win by 13. 13 points.
All right. We had pretty similar
Joe and
takes.
I had pretty similar.
Other than the Indiana-Bama one.
We're all kind of in agreement on a lot of them.
Yeah,
The
pretty much.
first two we agree on. And
Second
the
two-
second
The last two,
Second two, Deej and I are different on both, and then you're different on...
and I'm different on.
for-
Well,
You agree with me on one.
yeah.
We think Alabama will cover for
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
so we all have Tech,
All
We all-
Tech,
we
all
all
of
have
Ohio
Ohio
State,
and then you
I
have
have
Indiana,
Indiana.
we have Alabama,
and then we
have
um.
Georgia.
Georgia.
He has Ole Miss.
All right.
Alrighty.
Any last second thoughts for the program?
Just think Jacob Rodriguez.
Jacob
for Heisman.
Rodriguez for
That's all I really gotta
Heisman.
say.
Well, it's already been chosen. So,
I know.
hey, go to the. I don't know who decides the Heisman's, but you should go to their offices and just stand outside with a sign.
Just say
Jacob Rodriguez for
Rodriguez
Heisman. All right.
He should have at least been invited.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe. And have a great night.
Go Sigs.